Hi all. So last class we were discussing about some of the text function. Okay. So we will discuss some more today. Okay. So I am moving to this data pane now, and we have learned upper, lower, left, right, mid, length, and find. Okay, find function. And today we will discuss to extract the first name from the customer name. Okay, first name as well as last name. Okay, using function find, I will extract first name from the customer name. Okay, so for that, I am going to create a new column. Okay, here I will write first name. Okay, okay, here I will write 1 minute, new column. First name. I will write first name here. Okay. And we will use left function to find out the first name. Okay, first name. Left of. First, I will write customer name. Okay, this is the column I am going to use. So I will write customer name here. Okay. After that, text and the number of characters. Okay, number of characters means if I want to extract the first name from the customer name means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh position, right? So we have already found out function find, which represent the space, the position of the space available. So I can give function find here because in the next name, it is in the other position. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th position. So each time I can't give. So I will give here function find. So that it's because only the space, the position of the space has been already find out using function find. Okay. So I will give function find here. Here I am having function find. Okay, and I will close the bracket. Now you can see that the first name has been extracted from the customer name. Okay, similarly, we will move to, I will extract the second name from customer name. Okay, so that I am going to create a new column. Okay, I will extract the last name. So I will give the name as last name equal to. Okay, I will use write function to extract the last name. Write off. I will give customer name. Okay, comma. Last name means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th position. Okay. From 8th position, I need to extract. Okay. So I have already found out the length. Okay. This is the total length of this customer name. Okay. So that is 30. Function find means till this space it is extracted. So when I do the minus operation, that is function length minus function find, I will get the second name. So I will give function length minus function find. Okay. Then I will get the second name. Okay. Because already we have found out the length as well as the position of the space. So when I minus this length, the total length minus this till this space, I will get the second name. So here you can see that the second name is extracted. Okay, this is how we can extract the first name as well as the second. Okay, next we will move with replace function. Okay, replace function. So I will create a new column. Okay, and we will use replace. I will write here function replace. Okay, equal to replace of customer name. Okay, customer name, this column I am using. Okay, customer name. Then what? That is first, that is start position. Okay, text I have given start position, number of character, and new text I need to give. So start position is that, suppose I want to replace from second character means I will give 2. Start position as 2. Okay, and number of characters means I will give as 3. Okay, then new text, that is the text which I want to replace. That is, I will give as A, suppose. Okay, we will see the result. You can see that here, from second position, I have given the start position as second position, that is TA. Okay, after T, it is coming this A, it is replaced with A on the second position. If I am giving as A, again A, 3 times means we will see. You can see the 3 times it has been replaced with A. Okay, the customer name from second position, it is replaced 3 times with A. Okay, that is replace function. Again, we will move with next function, that is new column I will take. In this, I will move with location data. Okay, next function is substitute function. Okay, I am going to location data. Here, substitute function. So I will create a new column here. Okay. Suppose this is the concatenate function. Okay, this is which I have created earlier. Suppose I want to substitute this Ash with hyphen or hyphen with Ash. Okay. So I will use substitute function here. Function substitute. Okay, substitute equal to substitute of, I am taking from location data, I will use this column, that is concat 1. Okay, then I will use comma and old text, new text, and the instance number. That old text means I will use hyphen. Okay, I will move this hyphen. That will substitute this hyphen. Okay, new text I will use Ash. Okay, and we have instance number here. Okay, I will give 1. We will see the result first. You can see this hyphen is substituted with hash. Okay, instance number means that is first hyphen it is checking. If there is more hyphen means I can give the instance number as 2 or 3 or like that. Okay, so that is substitute function. Again, I will use another function, that is date add function. Okay, and for that I will use sales data. Okay, sales data. Here in the sales data, suppose I want, here we can see the purchase date. Okay, I will convert this into date format. Okay, first I will convert this into. Here we can convert this into okay, now I will convert here. We have a data type option here. Okay, I will convert this into date format. Okay, or date or time option. Okay. Now I have converted this into date or time option, that format. Okay. Now, if I want to add 10 days with my actual date, or days or month or year, whatever you can add. Okay. So we are, if I'm adding 10 days with my actual date, I will use a date add function. So for that, I will use table tools, new column. Okay. Here, function date add. Minute. Equal to date add. We have a function called date add. Okay. So I'm using purchase date, right? So I will use purchase date from sales data. Okay. Purchase date. And what I am using, number of intervals, 10 days I am adding. Okay. So, comma, I will give day. Okay. Day I will do. So, day. Okay. Now you can see that it is 30th March. It is again 9th. So 10 days is added with my actual date. Okay. Like this, you can add the days or month or year or whatever. Okay. You can change it here. Okay. Day, month, year, like that. So next one is date difference. Okay. Date difference. So I will create a new column. That is the difference between two dates. Okay. So I will create a new column. Okay. Here I will give the function date diff equal to. Okay. So it is the difference between the two dates. Okay. So I will give date difference of, first I will give the purchase date. Okay. Purchase date, comma, date 2, which is the date 2. Date 2 is suppose function date add. This date I will give. Okay, so we can find the difference between this two dates. Okay, date add. Okay, I will give close the bracket. Oh, one more instance is there, I think. Okay. Comma. Here interval, I will give day. Okay. Now you can see that it is 10 days. I have given the differences. We have already found out the 10 days difference between these two dates. Okay. When I am calculating using date add, I have given 10 days. Okay. When I am calculating date add. So the difference between purchase date and date add will be 10 days. Okay. And this date difference. So these all are the functions which we discussed today. That is first name, extracting first name, last name, and replace. Okay. And also substitute, date add, and also date difference. And these all are the functions. So we will see the remaining function in the next video. Thank you.